I got a nice little package from one of my top 3 plated companies, 6 and Hill, that I want to share with you guys. And I reached out to them after I got the package and they give me some little pieces of information to share with y'all. So I'm going to show you this joint. So let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to my 6 and Hill new package.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Listen, more to my beautiful peoples, you know who it is. It's your boy, C3. Now, I still get tons of DMs from people asking me, yo, Cuba, what are your 3 best plated joints that you like? Like, which ones do you recommend? And I tell people the same 3 answers until I find something else that's comparable. Right now, the 3 is Gold Fever Miami. There's 925 silver, gold plating, house-made Miami Cuban links, made by hand, and those are definitely in my favorite because they're the heavyweight. It looks exactly the same. I mean, it's really hard to tell side by side which one's plated and which one is solid. If you've seen them in hand, you'll know what I'm talking about. Secondly would be the affordable option, which is the Jackson brand. I now work closely with Jackson and we've developed a relationship for the simple fact that I really enjoy their product. Now, some people feel that some items may last more than others. I personally haven't experienced that, but as soon as I do, I'll be happy to let you guys know regardless of any kind of relationship or not. I really have no problem saying it, to be honest with you. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. And then the third one would be 6 and Hill. Now, 6 and Hill was something I found completely out of left a couple of years back, just literally scrolling online trying to find the best Vermeil pieces that I can. Once again, Vermeil is just a 925 silver base with gold plating on top. Now, what intrigued me about 6 and Hill, and you can watch my previous videos, is the main thing was their custom lock that they develop in-house. That shit was just completely different from any other lock I've seen, and I've seen locks. I don't have a bracelet until now, so let me show y'all the 8.3 millimeter, 7.5 inch 6 and Hill Miami Cuban link. Now, what I want to show you guys is their proprietary lock that I haven't seen anybody else make. Now, truth be told, what I ended up finding out is that they do outsource their links. They're Italian machine-made Vermeil links, but their lock is proprietary and they're the only ones that have this joint. Now, they're the only ones that I've seen with this type of lock. There are other variations, but I've never seen one like this. So I'll show you guys how this mechanism works. So here's the lock. Has a little bit of a curvature to contour to your wrist, and it has the male piece with a little divot inside. Inside here is a little release mechanism and button. So what you do is essentially you can push it in and it snaps into place, and you can release it by pressing the back. It's kind of spring loaded, and you can feel a little bit of tension here, which is always great, and release right here. And I'm pulling, nothing's popping out, but as soon as I hit the button, it drops hard in place. Again, it's a tension-based button. It's not soft. It has a good spring-loaded mechanism inside, which really keeps the security. Now, this is 8.3 millimeters. If you want to do the hang straight test, we can. But literally down towards the bottom, it has a very, very tight curvature because of such a heavy lock. And again, the lock is external, and these are machine-made, so, you know, do with it what you want. Now, this one weighs approximately 34.4 grams, and it's listed as 8.3 millimeter. Let's confirm that that is accurate. Wow, fucking 8.33. So over 34 grams, 8.3 millimeters, and this is a 7.5 inch. I'll show you how I put this one on. So I just do the typical flip technique. Male piece is falling. Maybe I'll show you guys. The male piece is falling. I have the button pressed. The lock falls right in. Boom. And it's done so. And this is what the shit looks like, and I'll hit y'all with the wrist profile. But one thing that I do give them kudos for is that they didn't brand this big lock piece or just put 6 and Hill right across the top, because I don't like overly branded items. They do have a 6 and Hill on the side, but that's it. I like the subtle look, and it's actually one of the best gold-plated ones that I've seen because of the tone and just the balance of it. Now, the links are a little bit more spaced out than your traditional handmade Cubans, but it's not a gappy link. Now, these are not cheap. They made some adjustment to their pricing, and I'll put a link in the description so you guys can shop around and see which one tickles your asshole. But they did want me to advise people that on their Google search, it lists the location, because they are a brick and mortar spot, as closed due to whole COVID restrictions and a lot of things and changing in their manufacturing and systems in play. They're now just doing shit online. So if you do order, it is gonna be processed. Everything will be running smooth now that they have a system in place because of COVID and what it did to their business. So thanks to Six and Hill for sending me this joint. I'll give you some up close shots so you guys can see it in person. And for me personally, it doesn't look any different from the chain. It still feels great quality. It's a great weight. And I'm telling you, the tone color is right on point. This is not cheddar cheesy. Keep in mind that lighting in a camera situation is very different, but this is something that you gotta see to enjoy. So far, the other one hasn't faded. We'll see how this one does. If it does fade within the time frame of me having it, I'll definitely make a video of it and then we'll check it out together. I'll see y'all bitches next time. Have you ever bought a Six and Hill pieces, and what's your experience? Good, bad, or indifferent? Let me know. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what is biggest in the game? Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? Cuban. For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.